guys, this is Lala Legacy, and welcome back to another episode of Cinderella Phenomenon. So, let's jump right back in and finish up with Chevalier's bad ending. So, for his bad ending, we have to guess the abdomen? There are many organs in the abdomen. The abdomen, right? And there are no ribs blocking the way. A good guess, but his eyebrows furrow. A person can still survive that kind of wound. You're actually likely to die faster if they stab you through the liver or some other major vein or artery. Still, what you're suggesting would allow people to live for a long while without treatment. Most would probably die from either infection or blood loss. The place you'd actually want to stab or slice is a part of the neck. Chevalier moves. Oh wait, we can skip this part now. Yeah, go. Okay, do the next part. So we're gonna let's see. Come with me quietly, and you won't get hurt. So go quietly. You stare at him resolutely, but my heart is. I stare at him resolutely, but my heart is sinking, and any hope I am holding on to is quickly sinking with it. There is nothing I can do in this situation. He could easily muffle my words and maybe even gag me. If I am not careful, he might even kill me, and I cannot die here. Nothing? I thought you'd at least try resisting a little, but if you're not going to act first, then I will. Okay, so we can skip this part now, and on to the next decision. Hello, King. Let's see, I turn to the king and the rest of my stepfamily. I am indeed the crown princess. This is my chance to prove to them that I am the princess. The king never believed me before, but here I can convince him. I am indeed the crown princess, Melody Riella Britton. I told you before, your majesty, but I was cursed and you did not believe me. Now no one remembers who I am. I would remember my own daughter. I flinch. A pained look comes onto the king's face as he stares at me. Mithros is smiling slyly at the end of the table, looking pleased by the further confusion I have caused. Is his purpose to only confuse everyone further? What kind of mind game is he playing? Alright, so let's skip until we get to the parts that we haven't gotten to because of the bad ending. So this is, the whole rescue mission. Chapter 10, Unraveled. Chevalier, snap out of it! Just look at all of these men you cannot save. All of these men dying before your eyes. Chevalier, we have to get away from here! How many people have you really saved? In the grand scheme of things, you have no talent. That is why you sought help from a witch. Mithros' voice is oddly calm, and I can feel some sort of presence in the air that is different from normal. A knight plunges a sword through another's gut, causing him to lose his sword. The sword skitters across the floor, gleaming underneath the moonlight. I look desperately at Chevalier and realize that the magic is already working its way into him. He does not see anyone except for Mithros, who is still smiling at him from behind all of the knights. I slowly inch backwards, making a show of looking at Chevalier. Neither Mithros nor Chevalier seem to see me. I will protect you, Chevalier. I will do whatever it takes, even if I have to kill someone. I pluck the sword from the ground and grasp it at the hilt. It feels heavy in my hand, but I ignore the weight. I rush down the hallway with the sword, weaving my way to the side so that I am out of the way of the knights fighting each other. I look squarely at Mithros, and then suddenly, Chevalier's eyes flicker to me, only momentarily, but enough for me to know he is no longer looking at Mithros in a daze. I turn back and see Chevalier rubbing his hand across his eyes. Mithros snaps his fingers, and two of the fighting knights turn and rush toward me. The knights manage to back me into a corner of the wall. I hold the blade out as they bear down on me and close my eyes. My hands shake on the hilt, but I stand resolute, ready for the blow. But it does not come. Moments before the knights raise their swords, I am aware of breath on my cheek and beautiful violet eyes staring into my own. Melody! No! But the word ends up in a gasp, and a blade is buried deep into Chevalier's chest. No! His words fade as his hands slide down on either side of me. He slumps and his head falls to my shoulder. No! A raw sound escapes my throat as I feel the warmth leave Chevalier's body. Chevalier! I scream his name and he looks up, but his eyes do not see me. They are somewhere far away. Mithros pulls Chevalier's body down to the ground, where it falls with a terrible thud. Inconsequential. I am deaf to Mithros's ears. Or words, not ears, words. Ah! I'm sorry, I can't even focus right now. I can't believe he's fucking dead. I knew something like this was gonna happen, and I wasn't ready for it. No! I am deaf to Mithros's words. I slip down beside Chevalier, my hands reaching for his. His eyes are still open, but the light in them are gone. Or is gone. No! Tears stream down my face. I cannot breathe. I cannot hear my heart. Everything is quiet and dark. Chevalier! Now that the obstacle is gone, you have nothing left, princess. Mithros's hands reach for me. I attempt to lift the sword, but he knocks it easily out of my hands. Are you truly the queen's daughter? The queen never cried. She was the strongest woman I knew. I cannot breathe. I cannot stifle the sobs escaping my throat. She taught me that sentimentality was nothing to value, that it would only make you weak. I assumed you knew that too, princess. But I was wrong. It will be a good thing when the queen is back on the throne. The weak do not win. He snaps his fingers, and the witches congregate around me. Now we shall use you to bait the fairy, and then everyone else will fall. I will unravel this effort at its heart. He nudges Chevalier's body. I look down at Chevalier's ashen face and sob. I let the tears gather in my eyes until I cannot see anything. Nothing matters anymore. The end. Well, oh God, that scared me. Bad end, yeah, I know. Oh my God. Oh, I was not expecting it like that. No. I wasn't expecting that to be so short either. But, yeah, that is all the time, I guess, or that is actually the end of Rumpel's entire route. So, yeah, next time we will be going on to one of the other 3 men that we have left. So, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, subscribe. By subscribing, you're becoming part of a legacy. I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.